Kidd Brewer Stadium in beautiful Boone, North Carolina. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Appalachian State Mountaineers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Kidd Brewer Stadium at App State is one of the most exciting stadiums in the country. 30,000 strong, the Rock gets rocking. It is the highest college football stadium on the east end of the Mississippi. It opened in 1962 and saw a $50 million expansion in 2020. The Rock gets loud. That's why App State is so tough at home. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. So the App State Mountaineers offense will go to work first. And Jesse, the man in the backfield today, not necessarily a superstar. They'll just try to have him grind out the tough yards when they need.
He needs to be solid in this game. He doesn't need to be a Heisman Trophy winner today for them to win, but he has to get the yards when they present themselves. Take what the defense gives him, and you cannot turn the ball over.
Nah, you got to hold on to that rock, but it would be nice. I think this offense would really open up with some more consistency at this spot. A running back they can really depend on. He becomes that guy. If he can grow into that, this offense can take that next step.
Got his man in the middle. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Mountaineers come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll try to run for it. Could be an alley. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Singleton. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Let's see what they do here on third and short from the 41. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number one. It was priority number one. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they...
Oh, he's got some space. My, oh my, 41 yards on the ground already. That is a way to make a statement early. The Mountaineers will snap it on 1st and 10. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. They've moved to the 16. It's 1st and 10. The give on the counter. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Motion from the back. Back to pass, it's Singleton. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires into the end zone. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. 12th play of the opening drive coming up, but now this marathon faces a 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. The quick out. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get...
Looking for the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, App State. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. So Arkansas's offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. KJ Jackson. This offense is going to be productive. He will have to play well in this one. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Marshall. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Off the play fake. Here comes the heat. And down he goes.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front seven on defense, it's going to be tough.
The Appalachian State faithful, raising the roof and trying to help the Mountaineers on third down. Jackson will throw. Here's the pressure. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Razorbacks will call on their punt team.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Well, they finally stopped him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. So now it's second and long. Running inside. It's Lewis.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
They'll send the back in motion. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Pass completion, move the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Stepping to the right. Going to try to get it himself.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And now on second down for this offense. They knock him down at the 21. It's a pickup of 5 yards on the play and enough for a first down. Up to 45 yards rushing in this game. What a way to start the new season. Guys, it's Appalachian State holding the lead at the end of the quarter. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Dropping back, it's Singleton. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window at the intended target.
Got it!
Man, I love the catch radius on this guy. If you just put it somewhere near his body, he's going to be able to reel it in. That was a phenomenal job, showing you his athleticism and also his concentration, making that outstanding grab.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. 8th play of the drive coming up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They'll run the screen. He gets it in. Touchdown, App State.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Arkansas offense heads onto the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions.
Right down the boulevard. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And the offense finds a way to cut into this lead, but they still have plenty of work to do.
They do, but that's a big score. You don't want to get late and start getting in the second half where you're fighting to come back by so many points. So great job getting points, get that momentum back on your side so you can come out and do some good things when you get the ball next time.
Here comes the Mountaineers offense to take the field and open this possession. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first two drives, and they're back to work now. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Sometimes a quarterback just needs to turn the ball loose. It was like he tried to guide that one in, and it disrupted the timing.
Yeah, and just like in basketball, when you shoot a shot and you start trying to aim it, you really, really miss. You know, quarterbacks, they got to quickly be able to recognize, do I need to fire it? Do I need to put a little air underneath it? And it's just a tough thing for a quarterback to be able to do. But over time, you see
intercepted, and the defense has set him up.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
6-yard pickup on first down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Running the red zone, it's Smith. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It's first down from the 11. Wide receiver comes in motion. Now on the move. It's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
And, man, you see that sometimes with these quarterbacks, man. They are such good athletes, and they want to run them. But you know what they don't do in practice? They don't get hit very often. They wear a different colored jersey, so sometimes you'll see them. Ball security, nice tackle down the field, getting the football out, making a play for this defense.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Lewis. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Looking for a man, it's Singleton. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Play is stopped for just a second as they tend to the injured Mountaineer. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own great field position. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. Got it! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The run inside. It's Russell. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Snap from the gun on third down. Touchdown, Arkansas! Fired in from the red zone for the score. The extra point here would tie the game.
And I think this is really the separators in good offense and great offense. Can you throw the football inside the 5-yard line with the tight windows? He can. Nice strike, nice catch, nice execution.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Appalachian State comes out onto the field to get the drive started. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Great place to start for this offense. Off the RPO, complete.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO feed. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
And the Razorbacks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. On first down from the 13-yard line. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks! Right on the money, he makes the grab in the end zone.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got his man, and they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking to fire. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
They're dealing with a second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Listen, a lot of time, tips and deflections are because you got great eyes and vision on the quarterback. You see him release the football, you break on it, you tip that thing, and make sure the receiver can't get it.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They booted away. What a great job on that kick, bouncing it out of bounds inside the 10. They are backed up, tough field position. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Off the play fake on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Touchdown, Mountaineers. The defense does the work itself with a pick six.
One of the things I love about this linebacker, guys, is the versatility. He's not just good against the run. He not only can rush the passer, he can cover as well. great job reading the QB's eyes, plucks the football out of the air, and he's not going down. He's not running out of bounds. He's taking this thing all the way back to the house.
And he tacks on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Jackson will throw. Skips away from pressure. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush race. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Fires on the run. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Russell. They'll stop him short of the first down. It brings up fourth, but the defense doesn't have any timeouts and can't stop the clock. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. To the air on first down. Throwing right. It's caught. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors. And the Mountaineers will boot it away to start the second half. And he's going to try to return this one. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big return out of the end zone and came up a little short. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first?
I tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hawkins. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. This crowd in Boone, North Carolina, they are showing out on this big third down. They'll try to power their way ahead. Finding some room. Touchdown, Arkansas! An epic They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now.
Well, the defense have been doing a pretty good job bottling this guy up. They knew that was a big key in this game, but this guy's got the ability where it just takes one, David, and that was the play right there. Nice vision, able to get into the open field, and his speed did the rest.
And that's why you keep handing him the football. Like, he's going to get stopped, sure, but any given moment, he can make the big play for this offense. They'll keep feeding him because he is that dude.
On the run, it's Lewis. At the 35, he's open. He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38. The running game doing work. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, it's Singleton. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. The Mountaineers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. To the air on 2nd down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
This offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California.
Gonna take a shot. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Mountaineers will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position. You got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. The Razorbacks have this offense rolling. They'll move the tight end. Might as well give it to him again. Maybe a crease. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down. And the Razorbacks pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Got a man in the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Running play to the left here, looking for the end zone. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Who can be the most physical team? That's what I love about this offense. Back-to-back plays, make no bones about it. They trusted their offensive line. They're going to run the football, and the defense couldn't answer.
That's what I like the best about that play call, David, is just the patience, right? You're going to stick to the run. Yeah, you got stopped earlier, but you're trusting this offensive line to get the push necessary, and your running back to find a tiny crease to get into the end zone. So being physical down here at this area of the field, so important. Nice play call as well to stick with.
Appalachian State regains possession and the Mountaineer offense headed to the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. To throw, it's Singleton. The short hands, it's Lewis. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, look, this quarterback has struggled a little bit in this game with interceptions. Maybe he was being too greedy early on. That time made a real good decision. And I'll tell you what, that's a nice catch by the running back because that ball's in the air a long time. You're throwing it all the way out to the flat like that. He looked like a receiver making that catch and getting extra yards.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass, they roll the dice. Snake eyes.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see. Guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
And the Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Quarterback keep. There's some room. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wide receiver going in motion. Off play action on first down. And the quarterback is knocked down back in the 13. We reach the break. Arkansas has the lead. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. They'll run the counter. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Now 3rd and goal and tough yardage to cover here. And they're able to get him on the ground.
Well, the offense just trying to outflank the defense with a little push pass to a speedy wide receiver and see if they can get him on the perimeter, but just too much speed and awareness on the defensive side of the ball. Now sets up 4th down.
He splits the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
The Mountaineers offense coming onto the field. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays, and now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Lets it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Running inside, it's Russell. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Jackson gonna throw it. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Never a doubt. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
The Appalachian State offense returns to the field. Got a man, it's Lewis.
Awesome body control and great job, too, knowing where he is on the field to make sure he got his feet down in bounds. At this point, this guy's been open all over the field, and if I'm the QB, man, I keep throwing him the ball.
Steve. The backfield to make the stop, and he'll lose 4. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. This offense has it with really good field position. Going with the counter play here. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off play action. Working that left side now. He steps out of bounds, but not before he has enough to set him up 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Beck's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Razorbacks! And the punishment has been extended.
Yeah, and how about this offense, man, putting another drive together, getting in the end zone. And here's the deal. Going on the road, handling these conditions in game 1, they've done a phenomenal job.
And you know the standard is indisputable video. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. The kick is up and good, and put 1 more on the lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. They didn't get a push at all on that one. Gain on the play.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fires to the right. Zips it out to his man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Ulatowski. Finds his target down the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
He's got enough for the first down, and he stopped after a pickup of 14, and we've reached a 2-minute timeout. The Mountaineers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Grabbed over the middle at Sanchez. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Tune in to the Ocho, 8th play of the drive coming up. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. And the Mountaineers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and goal. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Mountaineers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And the point after is good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The run inside. It's Russell.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first downs. So you have to be able to run.
A disappointing start to this season as they open.